How's it going, all my people of the interwebs? It's your friendly neighborhood ninja here, the Southern Ninja, and today we have hit 50 subscribers. Yes, 50 subscribers. Seriously. I know there's people out there who have 100,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, I don't know, 1,000,000 subscribers, but 50 for me is a milestone because I never thought I'd even get 10 subscribers, let alone 50. I can't thank you guys enough for this, seriously. I just want to thank all of you, every single last one of you, even the people who have just watched my videos and who haven't even subscribed. It's okay. I have to thank all of you, everyone. Thank you so much. I have to thank all of the my friends who have supported me through this and just pushed me to keep going. I don't want to name you all because that'd be too many. But everyone, online friends, real life friends, everyone, you guys are so awesome. You guys have pushed me to keep doing this because at a time I wanted to stop because you know I wasn't getting many views or many subscribers. I was getting one every month or so. But honestly, I've realized that it doesn't really matter how many subscribers you get, as long as there's people who want to watch your videos, well, at least my videos. I feel that I need to keep making them, not just for me, but for them, because they like my stuff, and I want to make it for them. I want to, my favorite thing to do in life, above all else, even gaming, is to make people happy. And doing this, getting 50 subscribers, has made me so happy. I can't even contemplate how happy I am to have 50 people that actually subscribe to me just so they can see my videos. Now, getting on to what this first episode in this series is going to be about. Yes, this is actually going to be a series because I'm going to go really in depth with this, at least 5 episodes. I'm going to tell you guys all the steps to being a good YouTuber, what you need, how to use it, what equipment to use, and how to use it. Now you guys might think firstly I'm going to go into the simple, what everyone does, you know, telling you what you need to do to be a good YouTuber and all that stuff. But no, pretty much the only 3 things I can tell you, you know, seeing as though I'm not a giant YouTuber, so I don't really know that much about YouTube. I'm still a newbie. But pretty much be yourself. Don't do it for money, because that messes you up big time. When people find out, they're gonna start really not liking you once they figure out you're doing YouTube just for money. And 3, actually do it on a regular basis. You know, do at least, you have to have at least 3 videos a week, because people like seeing new content. You need to treat each YouTuber as though they have ADHD. What is ADHD? Well, it's attention deficit disorder. Now, even though it's not a very severe disorder, it's just, you know, you can't pay attention unless you really like the thing. You can't pay attention to it for long periods of time. Meaning, if you're making a video, you want to catch their eye within the first minute, or else they're like, you know what, I really don't like this, I'm gonna leave. And they're not gonna want to watch your content. Also, you're gonna have to make it on a regular basis, or else they're going to go to other channels that do make it on a regular basis. Now, finally getting into what this video is really about. This is about all the equipment you need to actually start a YouTube channel. Now, firstly, you can pretty much start off with free stuff, yeah, I guess. But once you really start getting into YouTube and you start pulling in those subscribers, people start liking you, you're actually going to have to start paying for things to make your YouTube videos better. Because if you don't, and people keep seeing the same, you know, 360p quality every time, they're not really going to like it. You're gonna have to make bigger and better things, well, at least YouTube wise. Firstly, let's go into what gaming systems or computer you're going to use when making videos. Now, if you're going to use a computer, if you have a high-end computer, you don't really need to worry about what kind of games you're going to run. But if you have a laptop, the highest mine can run is probably Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So don't expect anything like Battlefield or, you know, being able to run Skyrim on high graphics, because your laptop just won't be able to handle it. Even though mine is a 2012 Lenovo laptop and it's top of the line for that year, it actually does better than 2013's and even 2014 model computer laptops for some reason. I don't really know why, but yeah, it runs perfectly. It runs a whole lot better than them somehow. Don't ask me how, but yeah. Now if it's a gaming PC built for gaming, you don't really have to worry about it because it's built for gaming. Now let's talk about consoles. If you're going to be using a console, you're either going to be using the old generation consoles or the next generation consoles. The old generation consists of mainly, well, at least the newest, I guess you could say, of the old generation that everyone, you know, still has, is the Xbox 360, the PS3, the Wii, and I guess there's older things like the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube and all that, but I don't really think anyone uses that anymore. There's also the new generation, which is the Xbox One. I still think that's a dumb name, but whatever. It's out now and you can't really do anything about it. The PlayStation 4 and the Wii U. Now if you have an abundance of money, you can get the newer consoles, but remember, you're still going to need recording systems and a mic and stuff like that if you're going to be commentating while doing your videos. If you're not, you probably won't need a mic, but everyone likes a commentator. I don't know why, but everyone would rather watch videos with someone talking instead of someone not talking. Don't exactly know why that is, but I guess it's entertaining. I don't know. Moving on to what you use to record your videos. Now if you're on a computer, you're probably going to use something like Fraps. Fraps is $37 or 22 pounds, English pounds. You can get it in other ways, I guess you could say. I don't really advise doing that because, yeah, you could get in trouble with the popo, and they come after you, and that not be good. Alright, okay. But if you really want to, because some things are very pricey, a lot more than they actually should be. But if you really want to, then I guess you can go for it. Next is DX Story. Now, I've found DX Story quite recently, and a lot of people say it's actually better than Fraps. It is way better than Fraps, I do have to say. It has a lot less flaws than Fraps does, especially when it comes to editing it out on things like Sony Vegas, but I'll get into that later in another episode. Now, DX Story, I can't exactly find anywhere how much it costs, but you kind of can get that in other ways too, if you really want to. But remember, there's consequences for that too, or at least there can be if anyone ever finds out, if the popo find out, though I advise against it. Now, if you're going to be recording on console, there are quite a few recording systems you can use. There are 4 really popular ones though. One is the Roxio Game Capture HD, I think it's called, and it goes for about $100 or 60 pounds. It's not the most popular out of all of them, mainly because not a lot of people like it anymore, because there are newer and better things. But if you really want to get it, it's really good for the price. And just saying, but my friend ESPN10 Gaming, if you want to check him out, I'll put the link in the description to his channel. I'm not advertising his channel, I'm just saying if you want to go check out a video or two of him using it, because he uses the Roxio Game Capture HD, and for some reason it's really good. I mean, for an older at least device, it does really well. I'm not even joking. Not very many people actually like it anymore, but for him at least, it works perfectly. If you want to get it and then ask him, how he does so well, he'll probably tell you. But yeah. Next is the HD PVR, the first one. They have a second one, but right now we're going to be talking about the first one. It goes from about $80 to $100, or about 48 to 60 pounds. It's very good. It's older than the HD PVR 2. I think it's like 2 years older. The HD PVR 2 came out, I don't know, about a year ago. I think the HD PVR 1, I guess you could say, came out about 3, 4, or 5 years ago. I don't know exactly. But it's also a very good device. It's only a little bit behind its older, I guess you could say younger brother, the HD PVR 2. But it's still really good. Now the HD PVR 2 goes for about $150 or 90 pounds. It's also a very good device. It is it and the Elgato are pretty much the two main competitors right now. It is very good. It is a lot of YouTubers use it. A lot of high ranking YouTubers, I guess you could say, use it. Now for, I think, the best out of all of them, just in my own opinion, the Elgato Game Capture HD. The Elgato Game Capture HD goes for about $180 or 108 pounds. It is a very, very good device. It is probably top of the line at the moment. It's the best that you can get, in my opinion. It's only a little bit better than the HD PVR 2, but it's got a better, I've heard that it has a better editing system. It's easier to use and all that stuff. But if you're going to be editing on your computer, you're probably not even going to need that. But still, it's just something to think about. It's a lot crisper. It's just, it looks overall better. Just a little bit better than the HD PVR 2 though. Now let's move on to the computer editing systems, shall we? Now there are free programs such as for Windows, Windows Movie Maker. Not a very good program in my opinion, but it'll pass by. You can use it. You can use it. That's what I actually had to start off with for my first about 20 videos or so. Actually, no longer than that. Until I made my about 35th or so video, I had to use Windows Movie Maker. It's a good program, I guess, for simple editing. But if you want to do, better than simple, that's not the program for you. There also are trials for things such as Sony Vegas and other programs like that. But like I said, they're trials, so you don't get the full experience. And I don't think they last forever. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know at least they don't come with the full experience. Now going on to the paid versions of PC recording software. First and the best, in my opinion, would have to be Sony Movie Studio Platinum Suite 12. Now, yes, you may be thinking, what about Sony Vegas Pro 12? Well, Sony Vegas Pro 12 goes for about $250 or 150 pounds. That is a lot of money, while Sony Movie Studio Platinum Suite 12 only goes for $60 or 36 pounds. And, well, it's overall better in my opinion, because first of all, Sony Pro, I'm trying to keep up with the different names here, sorry. Sony Vegas Pro 12, it doesn't have a directions, it doesn't have a guide to each thing in it. I guess you could say each editing thingy majigger, I guess, in its program. you pretty much have to look up YouTube videos or go on Google to figure out how to work it. But Sony Movie Studio Platinum Suite 12, that's a pretty long name, but pretty much the short version is Sony Movie Studio. It's a lot better because it's a lot cheaper, and it actually has a guide to everything in that program and how to use it to its extent. I've been using that, and honestly, it's in my opinion, it's better than Sony Vegas Pro 12. It's overall better. It's pretty much the same layout, it's the same everything, so don't worry about that. It just has a few added things and a few things taken off. There are also other programs you can use, but really, Sony Vegas is probably the best out of all of them. That's why I'm not really going to go into others. You can look others up if you want to, but I really, not even joking, I really recommend Sony Movie Studio Platinum Suite 12. It's only $60. Instead of getting that game you were going to get, just get this, and then get the game later. Also, Sony Vegas, you can, I guess, get it other ways if you want to, but like I said, I really recommend not doing that. Now, this is for making stuff like thumbnails in your videos. It's called Adobe Photoshop. I think it's $10 a month. If I'm not mistaken, it's $10 a month, or £6 a month. Now, to me, that's a joke. Why would you pay monthly for, I don't know, when you could just use Paint? But yeah, Photoshop is an option also. You can get it other ways also, but like I said, I recommend against doing that. Next is for your mics. If you're gonna be a commentator, you need a mic, and you don't need no cheapo Xbox, stock mic, cause ugh, I get chills down my spine just thinking about what a video would be like looking at that with the Xbox stock mic. First is the Turtle Beach X12s. Now, with the Turtle Beach X12s, you can also use it on your computer, which is really cool. You can do the same with your Turtle Beach X11s. I don't know if there's any other versions you can do that with. Though it doesn't really sound that great on the computer. If you look at my any of my Amnesia videos for reference, I think I had Turtle Beach X12s. It's not really that great for the computer. Where it shines is for the console. For some reason, it sounds better than on the console. It goes for $60 or 36 British pounds. There's also the Tritons. So you pick whatever you want, but that is an option for consoles. Next is for PCs only. It is the Blue Snowball. Now the Blue Snowball is actually only $50 or 30 British pounds, and it actually sounds better than the Turtle Beach X12s. This is what I'm using right now, is the Blue Snowball. It's a lot better on PC, and it sounds so much better than the Turtle Beach X12s or the Tritons. I don't know if you can hook that up to the computer. Yes, it sounds so much better. I'm so glad I got this. There's also the Blue Yeti, which is $100 or 60 British pounds. It's a lot more expensive, though it is better in some ways than the Blue Snowball, but getting the Blue Snowball is just fine. If you can't scrounge up the money, $100 for Blue Yeti, sorry I lost my train of thought there for a second, then just get the Blue Snowball. It's only $50, like I said, or 30 British pounds. So that is your option for a computer. There are also other options, but these are the best. These are the top of the line. Probably not the top of the line, but they're the best for HD quality mics, I guess you could say, in my own opinion. Now you're going to need a pair of earphones, the Turtle Beach X12s. If you already have a pair of those for your 360, that is where this can shine. You can use those just as earphones for your computer. Now, if you're going to be doing that, then make sure you do not plug in the pink cord. If you have Turtle Beach X12s, you know what I'm talking about. Plug in the USB cable and the green little cord thingy. Do not plug in the pink one, because that one's for your mic, and your Blue Snowball or Blue Yeti mixed with your Turtle Beaches will echo within each other, and there'll be two of you speaking at one time, and it sounds really weird. So yeah, it ranges from many different prices you can get earphones for. You can actually even just get like $5 earbuds if you really want to. But yeah. Now lastly, moving on to webcams. For the webcams, you can use your laptop webcam if you have a laptop, or your I don't know, some random webcam you find in the garbage or laying around your house, or that you have on your PC. But I recommend against that, because usually webcams have two settings. They either have the setting to where it's okay quality, yet it does not follow your movements well, and your if you're talking in your webcam video, your mouth and your voice will be out of sync. Or you have the option of a second setting, which is a low quality video, and your mouth and words are in sync, and your movements do well. I recommend against that, because you can actually get a what's it called, a Microsoft LifeCam for about $25 or £15 on stuff like Amazon or eBay. It's a really good webcam. It's one of the top of the line webcams, I guess you could say. It's really good, and it's only $25. There's also the Logitech HD Pro webcam. It's $60 and 36 British pounds. It is a little better than the LifeCam, but overall it's only a little bit better, you know. Also, the Logitech can only move up and down, so if you're wanting like a, I don't know, say like a Markiplier type video to where it's kind of the side of his face, you're not going to be able to do that. It's only going to be able to look straight down at you, or straight at you, you know, whatever, or straight up at you, I don't know. It's either up or down, pretty much, or straight. But the LifeCam actually has a little bit worse quality. It has not as good quality as the Logitech, but still very good quality. Like I said, for $25 or £15, it's able to go 360 degrees, up and down, all that good stuff. So you can pretty much pick which one you want there. Any others are gonna be okay, but these two are pretty much the top of the line, the big dogs. As far as, you know, right now. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was really informative to you guys. And I hope you guys stick around for the other episodes of the Beginner's Guide to YouTube, because I'm going to be making at least, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 videos on this series, because I'm going to really go in depth with how to make videos. I'm going to be going in depth with how to make thumbnails for your videos, how to put memes in your videos, you know, in montages and stuff, how to put sound effects in your videos, how to edit out your videos, you know, really go in depth with that, and all that other stuff. I'm gonna think of more things for this series to really get everything that you guys really need to understand on how to make videos for YouTube. So I really hope you guys like this, and I really want to thank you once again for 50 subscribers. You guys are freaking awesome. Like the video if this was a helpful video and this has helped you out on your journey to making YouTube videos. Subscribe if you would like to. And finally, share this. Share this with the people that you know that want to make YouTube videos but just don't know how. Share this with them. Share this with your grandma. Share this with your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your friends. Share this with the people who you think would find this informative. Anyways, I am out, all you people of the interwebs. You all are freaking awesome. Laters.